up guys, Alex here, GuitarForce.com. So in today's lesson I'm going to show you how to play first part of the song, which is called Palace of the King, which was covered by Kenny Wayne Shepherd, but originally it was written by Freddie King. And this was requested and supported by longtime supporter Tom, so huge thanks goes out to him for the support. And like I mentioned, this is going to be the first part of the lesson, in which we're going to cover the intro, the first verse, the pre-chorus, sort of chorus of the song. The full complete lesson can be found at GuitarForce.com. I'm going to leave the link in the description box down below, so if you're interested, check it out. And we're going to break down all of the guitar parts. This is the studio version of the song, and it has two guitar parts, the rhythm guitar and also the lead guitar. So in the complete full lesson, I will break down all of the parts, the two verses, three verses, the solo, the outro, and all of the parts. Also, you can find the tabs separately if you're going to need them. I will also provide the link in the description box down below. We're going to be in half step down, tuning on all the strings. And for the sound, I was using the same thing as usual, the VST plugin Guitar Rig. I'm going to show you the picture of the preset right now. And while you are checking it out, I'm going to play you my low E string so you can tune up and play along with this lesson. Alright, so we're going to break up this lesson into parts as usual, and we're going to start off with rhythm guitar. And it's playing a riff which is kind of like a main riff of the song, which goes like this. Alright, so this is the main riff of the song, and it has two alternate endings. So the notes that we have in the beginning, that's the first ending, so we just add the G note here with the slide bend. And then the second ending is going to be just the low E string open. Now this is playing the rhythm guitar. By the way, keep in mind that there are two guitars going on there on the studio recording. So there is an additional second guitar which is playing ad libs and some additional things, and also the lead parts. So the second guitar is actually playing the chord, the E dominant 7 sharp 9 chord, and slides out. So instead of playing the G note, the second guitar is playing the dominant 7 sharp 9. And he plays that only in the intro of the song. So whenever you hit the G note, you can play the chord. And you can combine actually two parts together, and instead of playing the G note, you can play the chord. So it's going to be like this. Alright, so like I said, the chord is added only in the intro part, and then when we get into the verses and further on in the song, it's just playing the single note. Like that. Alright, so that was the main riff of the song, and this is the rhythm guitar. Now there is the intro, sort of like a phrase which is being played before going into the verse, and it goes like this. Alright, so I'm not going to be calling out every fret and every string. You can see that in the tablature. I'm just going to play it through slowly. So it's kind of a two-part phrase, if you will. So it starts off with the two hammer-ons here on the G string, and then going to the B string, adding some vibrato, and then the second part So one more time, this second part, slowly. Now both parts together combined, slowly gonna go like this. Okay, so after that phrase we get into the verse, and during the verses the rhythm guitar is playing that riff, the main riff of the song. The lead guitar is just adding some phrases, so we're just going to be concentrating on the phrases. So the first phrase during the verse number 1 goes like this. Alright, one more time, slowly. So that first part is it's a little bit tricky in terms of rhythm, because we have an 8th note combining with the 16th note right here. So this might be a little bit tricky, but the rest is pretty straightforward. So one more time, the whole phrase. Second phrase goes like this. One more time. Alright, so in the first verse we only have these 2 phrases. Then we go into sort of like a pre-chorus, if you will, section, which is using a different approach here. So the rhythm guitar is playing chords, a certain chord progression, and the lead guitar is adding again some of the phrases. So the rhythm guitar goes like this. The chord progression that we have an E chord for 2 bars, then we go to the A chord for 1 bar, then we have C chord for 1 bar, back to E for 1 bar. Then the second part we have B for 1 bar, and then we're back to the E. Alright, so in E, when we get to the last chord, we have that kind of a rhythm. So just playing kind of power chord, or the low E string, if you will, 2 times, then the rest, we have a rest, and then again doing that. Okay, so now we're going to break down the phrases that the lead guitar is playing during this part. So when we go to the E chord, we have 2.5 beats rest, and then the lead guitar is playing just a unison bend here, adding some vibrato. Then the second part we have again a rest of 2.5 beats, and then the second part of the phrase goes, so pretty straightforward. Then we go to the A chord, there is a rest for lead guitar. Then we have C chord. Now for C chord, again we have 2.5 beats rest, and then the lead guitar is playing this. So slowly. Okay, so here we have the first part in C, and then the rhythm guitar goes to E. So we have the E note, 14th fret on the D string for 3 beats, 1, 2, 3, and then we slide out from the low E string. So all together this phrase. Alright, after that we go to the B chord. The lead guitar is not playing anything here, and then we have the rhythm guitar is playing that, and the lead guitar is playing the following phrase. Alright, so one more time, slowly. So here the first part of the phrase, when we get to the bend, you bend up, pick the note, then bring it down kind of halfway through, and then bend up again. So adding some vibrato, and then the rest of the phrase. So it's in triplets. One more time, the whole phrase. Alright guys, so that was it for this part. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to continue learning the entire song, check out the link in the description box down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment, share, subscribe if you are new to my channel. Don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar lessons. In the meantime, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.